Lake Atitlán is said to be the most beautiful lake in the world, but which town should you actually stay in? Luckily, the lake is really well connected with lancha boats heading all over to the different towns multiple times per day. So it does mean that you will be able to day trip to multiple towns, which is really easy, really straightforward. Most people tend to stay in the bigger, more connected towns, which are San Pedro and Panajachel. But today I'm going to be running you through 5 different towns that I did visit during my stay on Lake Atitlán and breaking down them all, where you should stay, where you should visit, where you should eat, so you have a full rundown of how to make the most of your time on the beautiful Lake Atitlán. We're starting strong with San Pedro. Known as the backpacking hub of the lake, it's well located and a really good base for exploring. There's quite a few accommodation options here and caters for all budgets. I personally did stay in San Pedro, but in an Airbnb just outside of the centre, and it was perfect. I think San Pedro is arguably the best base on the lake because you can really easily reach all of the other towns. So tuk-tuks are available to San Juan, and you can also get lanchas to pretty much all of the other towns on the lake. You'll find that the main line for the lanchas runs between San Pedro and Panajachel, and it does stop at all of the different towns in between. It's also easier to reach some of the less touristy towns as well, such as Santiago. There's some really good food options in San Pedro, with some of the most popular places being Sababa, which has everything from brunch, lunch and dinner, and they also have a bakery next door as well. Taco Mex, which is tasty and really affordable. You can get 3 tacos for 25 quetzales. Orb Cafe, which was one of my favourite coffee and brunch spots. Bistro Isabella for something a bit different and really good Italian food. Restaurante Leila, which was really well recommended, but check their opening times as it's not always the same as it says on Google Maps. And Las Delicias de Pablo, which was also very well recommended and on my list, but I didn't get a chance to try it for myself. Some popular activities from San Pedro are the Indian Nose Hike. So the hike itself is actually in Santa Clara, but if you're staying in San Pedro, the transfer time on the tours is not very far from here, so it is a popular place to do it. Los Termales are thermal baths for something relaxing to do while in San Pedro. And you've also got Spanish school, so this is a really popular spot for Spanish school. There's multiple schools in the area, and some of them do actually include your accommodation and your food, as well as the daily classes, which is really good. There's also a small local museum in San Pedro as well. Next up is San Juan, which is possibly my favourite town on the lake. It is quite small, but it's vibrant and it packs so much charm. It's known as being the art hub of the lake, with so many murals and weaving workshops around. There are a few accommodation options here if you'd like to stay in San Juan, or again, it's really easily accessible from San Pedro. For food in San Juan, my top recommendations are Nativo Coffee Shop, which is perfect for breakfast and coffee. Their pancakes were delicious. Also, Ancestral Experiencia. This was possibly my favourite food experience in Guatemala. It's run by a local family and their food is delicious. I would really recommend visiting here during your time on the lake. They're open for reservations only though, so message their WhatsApp number, which is available on Google Maps, a few days before, and they will book you in for a table. Some other activities in San Juan are heading up to the viewpoint, also visiting the main town, which is La Calle de las Sombrillas, for shopping and some exploring as well, visiting the independent art galleries, and also attending a weaving workshop. San Marcos is another popular town on the lake. I thought it was a really nice town to visit and it had very chilled vibes, which I did really enjoy, with the main things to do here being in nature and relaxation. There are a lot of accommodation options, including some really nice Airbnbs with great views of the lake. Some of them do look a bit more remote though, and a steep walk away from the town, so do bear that in mind. My main food recommendations for San Marcos are Circles Cafe and Bakery. The sandwiches and sweet treats were so good. The Emporium Plaza is also very well recommended. For activities in San Marcos, my favourite things were doing a yoga class at the Eagle's Nest. The views from the yoga platform are honestly incredible, and they have a nice little cafe as well for a drink afterwards. I would also recommend a visit to the nature reserve. It's really peaceful here. There's also choose some really good spots for cliff jumping as well. Next up is Jaibalito. In all honesty, I only visited one place here, which was the iconic Casa del Mundo. It's a hotel nestled into the side of a cliff, and I would recommend either staying here or booking a day pass to experience it. Day passes are available at just 50 quetzales, which is £5. You can hop on a lancha boat to get here, and they bring you directly to the hotel's dock. There's a restaurant here as well for food and drinks, which was really nice. It's such a beautiful spot, and I would really recommend visiting here while you're on the lake. The hotel rooms do book up really quickly though, so be organised if you want to stay. And finally, Panajachel. Known as the gateway to Lake Atitlán, most transfers will arrive here. Panajachel is another backpacker favourite. Calle Santander is a main street with loads of places to shop and restaurants located here as well. There's a lot of accommodation options in Panajachel for a range of budgets too. I only stayed here for one night, but I would recommend visiting the markets and also catching the sunset over the lake. And for food, my favourite place was the Little Spoon, which is on the main street. And that is my roundup for the best towns in Lake Atitlán. Let me know, is Lake Atitlán on your travel list? And which town would you visit first? Like this and subscribe for more travel and Guatemala guides.